Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Welcome to Craft Round the Clock and Jeremiah Dreams. How are you? As you come on, please say good morning. Let me know where you're watching from. I know that Chris Hunter is on or finishing up her project. She's on this morning just before me, so I believe everyone is probably still over there enjoying her little Christmas tree she's making. And it is darling. I mean, darling. I have not seen anything yet that woman does that's just not adorable. Um, so I'm hoping that a few of you guys are going to hop on over here once she has wrapped up her little tree, and it is so cute. I have not yet tried doing something with one of those bottle brushes, but I have got to try that out. And that's what she's doing today. It is just precious. So as you hop on over here, please say good morning. Let me know where you're watching from. Good morning, Tracy, my friend. I think maybe only two more sleeps. No, one more sleep. And I get to see you and hug you. I'm so excited. I cannot wait, girl. It is almost here. Yay. I can't believe it. We've been talking about this event and it's here. I'm so excited. Good morning, Melissa from North Alabama. Girl, we're going to be neighbors before long, maybe in about a month. So I hope to maybe meet you soon. Tell me where in North Alabama you live. And Sue, how are you this morning? And Tammy, I'm so glad to see you guys this morning. Thank you for joining me. Good morning. And those of you who are just hopping on, if you will just grant StreamYard permission to say good morning so I can greet you by name, that would be amazing. Good morning, Carrie from North Carolina, my friend Trisha and Cindy. Oh, wow, my friend Beth Ann is here. And Melissa, you live in Lawrence County, 50 miles from Huntsville. That's not too far. Debbie and Charlotte Nelson, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad to see you guys. Y'all, I could just chat. We could just have girl time all morning long, couldn't we? But y'all, I got a craft. I've got an idea. So I'm going to run this by you. Tell me what you think. I want to know what you think. Hi, Crystal from Maryland and Elsie from Indiana and Brenda Sue. How are you this morning? It's so good to see you. Nadine from Cleveland. Is it Cleveland, Ohio, or just Cleveland? I'm not sure. Nadine and Betty from Virginia. Oh my goodness. I know, Beth Ann, we get to hug. Brenda Sue, thank you for spreading the love, my friend. And I would invite you all. Oh, there's my friend Grace. I'm so glad to see you, girl. Oh, Melissa from Indiana, you too. I'm so glad to see each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with me this morning. It truly, truly means the world. And I would just ask you all to please let your friends know that I'm here by doing the thing you know to do, the thing that we're not really supposed to say, but do it anyway. But listen, I need your opinion. So if you've been around my page for any length of time, you've heard me talk about that I'm getting ready to move into a brand new house. And so I have all these ideas about decor and stuff that I want to do. It's like a fresh slate, a brand new piece of, I don't know, canvas that I get to start kind of messing around with. And on my new door, it's black. And you've heard me probably say that before. So I'm going to show you this. I have started the beginnings of, and this is big, of a door hanger. But this is my thought. These things are not cheap. And I know you can get them on sale. And I was kind of desperate, I guess, at the moment. And I paid full price. Well, I don't want to pay full price for something just to hang for a season and then put it up. So I thought I want to make something that's going to be interchangeable. And I you guys, I'm limited on space right now because I'm living with my mom for the time being until my house is ready. And I'm trying to use what I've got, and I've got a lot. Let me say that. I'm not hurting on supplies whatsoever. So I have an idea. And I'm all about Christmas, absolutely. And I did Christmas this weekend, so I want to do something Thanksgiving this morning. And I have these wood rounds. And this is only part of what I have in mind because what I have in mind, this is going to be a center, but then it's going to be, and I love dimensional things. So this will be a center. It will be layered on another center because this is no doubt large. Okay. My thought is to layer this on another larger wood round that I do need to buy. I don't have that. So I'm going to be purchasing another wood round, okay? But then, and that's going to be this will be a unit that will be interchangeable. And then I want to add another greenery kind of thing that will be interchangeable on my wood round. But this larger wood round that I'm going to add here will have a message. But this is going to be artwork, and all of it will be sealed, okay? So it can withstand weather. So that's what I want to create is the art on this. Then the next time, and you may have to join me on my regular live on my page, the message for Thanksgiving will go behind this. And I'm thinking it's going to be dimensional, not flat. I'm going to have it pop a little bit. And then I'll have a fall something something going on the wood. And then I can change it out for Christmas, change it out for winter, and it'll all be seated on this wood base. What do you think? Am I on the right track? Let me know. Dina's here. Yes, Dina Ray. I get to hug her neck. Trisha likes the idea. Good. Awesome. Okay. A blank. Yes, Dina, I have a blank slate. Girl, I want y'all to know I got rid of all my decor except pictures of my children. I did keep that. But anything else, I got rid of it. Y'all, I got rid of my comforter. I sold it. I'd had that comforter probably at least 10 years. And I got rid of all of the artwork that I did not create, but like things I had bought at, all the decor places. I thought, I don't think it's going to go in my new house. I just don't think it'll go. So, um, so you guys think this sounds like a good idea because my door will be black. So I've got a white, big round, and then I'm going to have it interchangeable at least for a while. And then we'll see what happens from there. Hey, Dustin, how are you, buddy? You guys, Dustin is about to hit 10,000. Y'all need to go follow him and help him reach that goal. You guys, help a friend out. Go over and follow Dustin. Help him reach his goal. That's what we do in our creative community. We support each other. We help each other out, and he is trying to meet that goal. So let's help a brother out. That is something we all try to achieve. Now, let me say this, you guys. In all honesty, I am so close to hitting 5,000. I would love to hit 5,000 by the end of December. I'm like at around a little over 3,600. So you're welcome, Dustin. That's what we're all about, friend. Yes, help Dustin hit his 10,000. He's almost there. So if y'all could also help me hit 5,000 by the end of December by doing the things you all have heard us say we need to do, that would be amazing. So while we're doing all those things, I'm going to dive into this little precious piece, and I'm going to split my screen by doing this right here. I'm going to slide this over so y'all can see the things. But oh, yes, Charlotte. Y'all, we just have the most amazing community. And I'm telling y'all, we support each other, and I'm blessed. I'm so thankful for our creative community. And otherwise, you're just kind of feeling like you're just lost in a big old sea of the interwebs. And I'm so thankful for this creative community. So what I'm doing here, I'm starting out by just using the Waverly chalk paint and ink to prep this wood round, so that I can go ahead and use acrylic on top of this so that it would not just soak straight into this wood. It's just going to be able to, I can apply it and be able to do the things that I really love to do with acrylic. But yes, Dustin, I am with you, buddy. I hope you hit that 10,000 soon. I saw your post this morning. I didn't realize I wasn't following you, but buddy, I hit that button, and I'm excited. I hope you hit it really, really soon. That's neat. Hopefully, I will hit my 5,000 by the end of December, and maybe I'll get there sometime next year. It's all in the Lord's hands, and I trust His timing in it. He knows what is best for me, and that is where I want to be, where He wants me to be. Hey, Pat, how are you? I know I'm missing a lot of your comments, you guys. You just keep on talking and keep on chatting and commenting. I will absolutely go back and catch your comments. So, you guys, the reason I painted this black, not only is my front door going to be black, I love the color black. I have shared this before. And the reason I do is I also quilt and sew and all of that. But anytime you see the color black matched or married with other colors, it makes those other colors more vibrant and rich and just pop all the more. And that's why I like using black as a background color. It just makes those other colors just stand out and just sing. So that's why I'm using this as a background color. The color of the round that I will apply behind it is probably not going to be black, the one that's going to hold the message or be the background color for the message. But this is going to kind of be the background for my scene. Um, Sherry's Creative Designs. Good morning. How are you this morning? There's Emma. Yeah. Hey, Dustin, if you can come on as your page name, they say don't do it. Don't put your link in here. That can hurt you. You probably already know that, though. I don't mean to say anything you may not, you may already know. Um, that way people can find you. So if you could comment as your page name, it makes you think you're in outer space, Christine. Okay, he mentioned his page name up in the comments, Flower Paradise Florist. Okay, you guys find Flower Paradise Florist. Okay, I'm going to have to do a little work on that brush. Okay, let me dry this. And then I'm going to show you what I have in mind for the center of this. So this center is just going to be just kind of a symbol for Thanksgiving or fall. Oh, thank you, Grace. Well, I was kind of just trying to decide what to wear, and I thought, since I'm going to kind of do a Thanksgiving scene here, I'm going to go more with a autumn or fall shirt. And you guys, I have a sales call at 10 o'clock today, so I thought I'm going to go ahead and just kind of wear what I'll wear for that call anyway. All right, so next, I'm going to take a light color. I'm just going to go ahead and use this chocolate brown. It's not a real dark color, and I'm just going to do some sketches with this color paint just to kind of outline what I have in mind. And I'm going to use a very fine detail brush. I'm just going to get a little water on my brush. I'm just going to thin down the paint a little bit. And what I have in mind is I'm going to kind of do sort of around, ooh, I got too much water on my brush. And I don't want this to be super dark, but I'm just going to kind of go around the outer edge and create kind of a wreath type shape. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just quickly going to go around. And hopefully this will go pretty quick. And you guys, I am not a perfect painter. I have no desire to be a perfect painter. So I'm just kind of doing placement in the beginning. Okay, there's that. Then in the center, I'm just going to kind of do a circle just so I have an idea of placement. Okay, that's all I'm going to do right there. I'm going to clean this off. Now, I want to use, I'm going to put a pumpkin in the middle because not only is pumpkin fall, pumpkin is also Thanksgiving. And the message that I'm going to do on my other round, and I'm probably going to adhere with wood glue, is something like grateful, thankful, blessed. I love those three words together, and I'll probably place them. This is in my mind all the way around, like we often see on that second round. This color is terracotta. You wouldn't necessarily think of terracotta as a pumpkin color, but I love that color for a pumpkin. And I'm going to kind of use a medium flat brush for rounding out this pumpkin. And this is going to be my medium tone for my pumpkin. And I'm going to let these bristles form my pumpkin for me. Okay. And I'm actually going to go a little larger than my circle because as I begin to place this, it's going to help me kind of figure out how large and how much space I want to cover for my pumpkin. And I'm letting my bristles do a lot of my work. But see how that black background helps these colors just pop. And I want to be sure up here to remember that we've got to have some extra little hills and bumps for the contour of this pumpkin. Now, don't get lost in my painting of this because this is just a piece in the grander scheme of my door hanger, okay? And you can see that this is not too hard. This is just painting shapes. Now it's going to take another coat, so let's dry this. Oh, Christine, thank you. I don't know if any of you other creatives on here. Um, well, hi, Mary from Canada. Thank you. What size round is this? That's a good question. Hang on, I'll get my ruler. Let me get this dry and let me measure for you. That's a very good question. I should have said. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you for sprinkling me, friend. I greatly appreciate that. I was going to say, Dustin, if all of you creatives who are on here, as you go live today, if we could promote Dustin to help him reach that goal of his, that would be amazing. And he would be at his goal in no time. Um, I think that's the way we rock and roll with each other. We tell each other what our goals are, and then we just talk about it all day long till we get there. Let me get my ruler and measure this round. Let's see here. This is looks like it's gotta find my right numbers here. It's about a 6.5 inch. Get this back where I won't lose it. Y'all, I keep putting things where I can't find them. Thank you for asking that question, Christina. I appreciate that. And all the things I just forgot to mention what size. So I'm going to put a second coat on this so that I have the black covered up really well. And once more, this is a terracotta color, which I think is beautiful for a pumpkin color. And you just wouldn't necessarily think about that color for pumpkin. I just kind of came across it one time. You know, when I have my paints stored, let me say this. I store my paints upside down and I look at the bottoms of the paint bottles for colors. I don't think about the names of them. Let me kind of fix this little edge through here, and I'm going to use kind of the end of my bristles to kind of finish out that edge right there. I look at the colors. I don't think about the names. I'm thinking about the tones. And I saw this and I thought, well, that is kind of odd, but it's perfect. Now, here's the other thing I do. I'm going to slide this over and show you. Because I've got my mid-tone there, then I begin adding in black. I'll put a little bit of black on one side. And then I put a little bit of white on the other side. And I'm going to start adding in my shades and my shadows, or my highlights and my shadows. I'm not even going to clean my brush, but I do need to dry this real quick. So, oh, there's Chris. Girlfriend, your little tree was too cute. Barbara, honey, you can paint, sister. I have a workshop. I've got the link in the description, and I can teach you. No, Christina, you sure didn't miss the size. I just forgot to say, and I'm so glad you asked. Oh, Chastita. Good morning, sister. How are you? Hi, Tammy. How are you? I know I've missed a ton of your comments. Y'all, we've got 43 on here. Can we hit 50? Ooh, garlic bread. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Pat. Y'all, listen, my top choice today, as I was saying earlier, I've got a sales call at 10 o'clock, and I thought I better kind of go ahead and get ready for that so that when I get off of here, I'm ready for that call. Hey, so let me say again, in case you're just hopping on, all of us who are creators on here, Dustin's trying to hit his 10,000. So let's just talk him up today. Every time we go live today, let's say Dustin's trying to hit 10,000. Let's just share him out all day long. I said that word, didn't I? Let's just talk him up. Let's help him hit that today. Wouldn't that be amazing? Dustin, put in the comments, how far away are you? How far away are you from your 10,000? Wouldn't that be exciting if you actually hit it today? That would be so cool. Okay, let me show you what I'm going to do. Now, listen, when you start using black, it takes just a tap, and you just kind of mix a little bit of it into a little section to get that shadow. And it's in, you want that shadow family, so to speak. Okay. And then I'm going to use the very tip of my brush, and I'm going to start making these little crevices of the pumpkin. And I'm even going to put a little crevice right up in here. Get a little bit more paint. A little crevice right up in here. And I'm going to do another little something, something. Get a little bit of water on my brush. He needs 1,500. Y'all, he can do that today if we help him. Okay, I got a little bit of water on my brush. I'm just going to kind of tap this moisture right on that crevice. I'm going to get a dry flat brush. And I'm just going to kind of brush that in. Just kind of smear it in. I'll tap some moisture into this crevice. And we probably need a little crevice right down through here. Pumpkin's got lots of crevices. Like so. We're going to do some more stuff here too, y'all. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day where you are. I think we've got some sunshine going on. I really haven't stopped long enough to look outside. But listen, all you creatives who are getting ready to travel, I just want to pray that the Lord gives you safe travels as you're heading our direction over here in Western Kentucky and Metropolis, Illinois. And any of you who are audience members that are heading our direction as well to meet up with us, I pray that you have safe travels, and just be careful. And we just are looking forward to seeing you all. Oh, Justin, that would be awesome. Did I say Justin? Why did I say Justin? I have no idea why I said Justin. I apologize. Dustin, I know your name. Goodness. I think my brain's going in too many different directions. Okay, I'm going to get some highlight. Doing the same thing. However, because this terracotta is darker, I'm going to add the terracotta to the white. You always add the darker color to the lighter color to get your highlight color. we go. That's a little bit light. I probably will even go a little bit lighter. I need to offload some paint. I'm really loaded up here. Get some of this off. Oh, y'all are loving on him, aren't you? Jane's coming. I do live close to Christina. I live in Western Kentucky. I live about 10 minutes from Anything Goes and about maybe 40 minutes from Metropolis. And so I'm adding this highlight actually right beside my dark, and I'm going to go back and scrub in with this dry brush. And I'm going to have to go back even and add a little bit of this original color to get a good blend. So you guys, as you can see, painting takes some patience, but it's so worth it. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do because I know I'm running out of time. I may have to just come back and work on this pumpkin a little more on my own time because I want to show y'all what I have in mind for this little wreath area, because this is really going to brighten it up. Y'all, it's all about the details, all about the shadows, the highlights. I'm going to get some of this off my brush, and then I'm going to show y'all what I'm thinking for this little wreath area. Okay. If only I had all morning just to play with this. But I got to work. Okay. So let me show you. Let me clean this. I put some soap on it and stick it in some water, and then I'm going to show y'all what I'm thinking for this little wreath area along the outer rim. Okay. I picked up this paint at Michael's. This is called Light Orange. I've never used it, so let me open it real quick. I love this shade. It's very bright. I actually bought this color scheme for my Paint and Create subscription group. I'm going to get a little bit of that out. This is another color I bought for my Paint and Create group. It's red. I don't want that. This is burgundy. I bought all fall colors for my Paint and Create group. Oops, that one's already open. So we've got that light orange and burgundy, olive, which is going to be super cool for some leaves. And they all received fall themed paints this month. Next month, it'll be all about Christmas, of course. And I need one more. Well, I'll just start with this. I'm going to use one of my Zen round brushes. That olive, I need to shake that up a little bit, or it looks like it's settled. It's not blended too well. What is the brand of paint? So I use several brands. This is Craft Smart from Michael's. I use Anita's, and I use Apple Barrel and Waverly. These brands, like this terracotta is Anita's. And the three that I just poured are all Craft Smart from Michael's. Okay. All right. So these that I'm getting ready to use are all the Craft Smart from Michael's. So I'm going to begin. I want to just lay in some cute flowers along this little exterior wreath. I'm just laying in some little oval shapes in the kind of like little stars. And I'm just going to be kind of random with them. Nothing super complicated. Again, this is going to be a layer for a door hanger. I'm going to attach it to another wood round that's going to have a Thanksgiving message. That's going to go on a very large wood round that's going to be an interchangeable decor for my large round that's a base, because they can get pricey. And I'm thinking that this interchangeable one will be a seasonal kind of decor for my door. And then I may swap out with doing a wreath kind of thing or a basket kind of thing. I'm not always going to have that kind of door hanger. I want to have some floral things too. Okay, so there's some flowers in the yellow. Now I'm going to add in some red, some of the burgundy. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. That sounds good. Oh. Well, I'm actually thinking about going ahead and staying in Metropolis, even though I live close. Um, it's possible. I'm not quite entirely sure because it is a little bit of a drive, and I'm going to want to party or not. I'm not a partier, but visit and talk and catch up with the other creatives. I am considering staying over in Metropolis with everyone because I have a feeling there's a lot of girl conversations and stuff that's going to go on, and it will get late. And I am of the age that I probably don't need to be driving that late at night. So we'll see. I don't know. But I could drive home if I wanted to. Okay, so I'm going to add more detail to these, but in the essence of time. So let me show you. I'm going to just go ahead and add some little leaves in these. I'm being very basic here because I want you to see how these just kind of pop, and then we'll have vines kind of running through here. Just the detail. Go ahead and put this vine in. Can you guys see okay how that's shaping up? And then we'll go back and put some leaves on it. Is Mara here? I missed her. There, I see her now. How are you? Quickly just adding some little leaves here and there. And if you have a little section that's like a boo-boo or something, you can always just cover it up with a leaf or um, another little flower. So that's why you shouldn't ever worry about little mistakes or something. There's always little things you can do. And I will probably, when I go live on my page next, continue working on this. So be sure and sign up for my texting alerts that's in the description as well. It's free. It's a free service. And that way, when I go live next, you'll be notified and you can watch the progression. You won't miss anything. I just love how these colors pop. And y'all, leaves are so easy. They're just little ovals. Look at there. Look how that's just coming together. Oh, I'm loving this. What do you think? Yes. Oh, you guys. I just love all of you guys. Oh, Connie, I missed that about your dad. I'll have to go back and see. Oh, Connie, thank you. Friend, you are one of the most talented people I have seen. You are amazing. All of you guys are. My goodness. Y'all inspire me all the time, on the daily. Okay. How much time do we have left? We've got enough time. I'm going to go ahead and add this stem in, and then I can go back and start working on some details. And some of these flowers will need second coats and some detail on them. But I want to show you the stem. And I'm going to kind of place it here. And of course, stems are kind of crooked. Got a lot of water on my brush. Let me get that off. And they've kind of got a little rounded top. And they've got a rounded bottom in the pumpkin. And so you're kind of thinking, how in the world? So they kind of have these little sprigs on the pumpkin that you want to be mindful of. And then we're going to have to add some detail on that so it makes sense, because right now it probably doesn't. So let's dry that. And you do that by adding darks and lights. So it's kind of like it'll be a center medallion with a message behind it. And then I'll be adding some not real greenery, but other greenery, pretty leafy kind of greenery, not like spruce kind of greenery is what I envision. Um, and I'm thinking I'll have a lot of it attached with Velcro kinds of things. Um, ooh, we got a frowny face. Who in the world gave me a frowny face? Oh my goodness. Surely goodness that was an accident. We'll think that's an accident. Okay. Oh, Connie, I am so sorry. Oh, Tony. Hi, Pauline. How are you this morning? I'm going to add a second coat to this stem. Then I'm going to add a little bit of detail just so it has some dimension to it. And I'm going to have to find me a little bit larger wood round to be the base for this. Then we can put that together, but I want it to lift off. I don't want it to sit flat on it. Okay, so you guys, next, I'm going to add a little bit of this brown to some white, because I want to add some highlight to this. Watch my time. Let me get this dry. Hold on. Okay, let me get a little bit of this paint off. I got a lot of paint on my brush. Now I'm going to add some highlight gently right through this area. And I want it on this rounded area of the stem. And to kind of access these little jagged areas. I don't even know what you call them. Those little, you know what I'm talking about. Then I'm going to pull some of this black over and get some shadow color going on. Probably pulled over too much black, so I'm going to come over in this area and mix it. Get a little darker right through there. I need a little bit of water because it's kind of thick. That's another big secret is don't be afraid to add water to your paint. Thin it down. Especially if it's been sitting on your palette for a little bit, it thickens up. Here we go. So now I'm going to add a little bit of shadow right under here. Got a little bit of glare going on. May need to add actually just a little bit of black just to get a little darker tone. Here we go. It just wasn't shadowing up enough to suit me. Okay, let me clean that off. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some more of my original brown right through that center and then blend it all together. Got a lot of water on my paint. On my brush. Y'all, I start concentrating and I get tongue-tied. Here we go. I love when things just blend together and I don't have any lines. I'm going to go ahead and add a little more brown to this section over here. I don't want it to be so white. I'm going to add a little more right through here. So we got a real good blend. There. Now I need to add some more detail on my pumpkin. Probably add some curlicue vine. Let's see how my time's going. I got just a few minutes. Let me see if I can get this curlicue vine going on because it just needs it. Do something like that. Nothing major. Maybe add some coming down around through here. There we go. You're on a coffee break, Janet? Oh my, from cleaning up the garage? Oh my goodness. Oh, Connie. Connie, my friend, we're going to be praying for you, girl. I just cannot even imagine what you guys are going through right now. Well, you guys, my time is about up. There's just a couple of minutes left. I tell you what, if y'all don't mind, with this 2 minutes left, I just really want to pray for Miss Connie and Carrie in this difficult time, especially with the. Oh, thank you, Miss Pat. Are my children as talented as me? Well, um, yes, in different ways. Do y'all mind if I just pray for Connie and Miss Carrie real quick before we go? Heavenly Father, I just want to pray for Connie and Carrie right now, and especially their dad as they're dealing with some very difficult health issues right now. And Lord, I just pray for your hand of peace, your hand of um, healing, and just cover them with your grace, Lord, in these difficult days. And I just ask you, Father, that you would just let them know your presence in such a special and real way in these days. Father, I just pray, Lord, most of all, that you would just make yourself known to them in ways they've never seen you before. Just cover them, Lord, as only you can. And we just want to give you all the honor, glory, and praise, for you alone are worthy. For it is in your holy and precious name that I pray. Amen. You all, thank you so much for being with me today. I've had so much fun. I love you guys, and I hope that you'll join me again really soon. Get on my text alert. Join me again when I take the next step on this. And y'all have an amazing day and just be blessed. Okay. Love you all. See you all very soon.